Welcome to Escape from the Dreamlands, episode 10. Woohoo! I'm Jordan, she, her.
I'm Ben, he, him.
I'm Chris, she, her.
And I'm Selena, your they, them of the evening.
And let us
that's nice.
Ooh. I mean, on this, one of these very last nights of Pride,
For us.
Let us recap what...
For us. For you guys,
You're in Gay Wrath Month for a while.
Pride's done. When is Gamer Month?
Gamer Month.
So from us... From us in the past to you now, let's recap what's happened thus far.
King's Log, Day 5, Episode 10. Last week was a lesson in how to start a coup, aka how to unionize. This is a union town, after all. Before our informative sit-down with Battlebraid, we attempted to summon the Lady of the Shroud, but got Mortis, the free-spirited short guy janitor, instead. We exchanged a whittling knife for a map of the entirety of Vestige. Now we are going to meet up with Osiris to collect our payment and ask many more questions. Ben, your turn.
Just Kaylin is
Right,
sitting
yeah.
on Battlebraid's desk, feather and clipboard in hand, just like writing this down, and I'm looking over at Battlebraid like, what is the union for bird notator for kingliness?
You head into the tavern, and you see the scout leaving the tavern as you guys enter, and you see a mysterious gentleman in a dark corner of the tavern with a hood pulled over his face, a dark shadow cast. It's Osiris!
Is he mysterious at this point now that we've known him for a bit?
Some of you have more mystery than others.
He's unknowable. It's because he needs to go to therapy. He can't let anyone in, even himself.
Is inscrutable.
He's burying his problems in other things.
Ayy.
I get it. Oh.
So you head on in, and you see that he has a large pouch of presumably coins sitting in front of him.
Well, is that a bag of coins on the table, or are you just happy to see me?
It is a bag of coins on the table because we had a exchange of services for coin, which I am now paying because you have done the job.
You say the most romantic things.
Okay.
Osiris,
Yep.
your associate mentioned something about,
For
Activity?
wild fae creatures?
well,
The audacity.
I was trying-
I'm shaking in my boots.
I was trying to not say it out loud, but yeah, you were a little bit worried about the presence of the good neighbors.
He says, "Listen, I came. You guys I have money paying you to do the job. You've done the job." But he does take a pair of fingers and tap the yes that he has carved on his side of the table.
Now, you said we got some questions, but is that the type of thing? Do you just like
I can answer some questions.
that answered my first question, which was how to ask questions. All right, question 2. Scroll. Out of character. We have been coming up with so many questions, but as soon as we sit down to record, it's like I've never ever questioned this life. We talked to the quality assurance surveyor Yvonne, and this is me saying to you guys, do we have more questions about the stuff we learned from Yvonne? Do we want to see if Osiris knows Yvonne?
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yvonne. Have you run into her? She
A
said
long time ago.
Yeah, that's what she said. You were probably in a previous volume. for the customer satisfaction survey.
He looks at you, and you get the thing of, like, you are saying too many words right now. He says, I'm not sure what you're talking about.
What about there was this guy and he was naked? You know what I'm talking about, right? His name's Mortis.
Yeah, I'm familiar with Mortis. He does important work.
Why must it be done naked?
Oh, if you're asking me why I think he is naked,
Yeah.
why do you think deer are naked?
I mean, he lives in a stump.
Oh, woodland critter.
Yeah, he's, I don't know, not every, there are certain things.
I see.
Like, that don't wear clothes that we're sort of have accepted they don't wear clothes. For me, Mortis is among those creatures.
Right. Okay.
Why can you
I'm just
say
thinking-
why can you say Mortis and not
D
Yvonne?
does the butterfly or the moth motion with her hands again.
He says because some things are different to other things.
even though
Oh,
he works for
like
her?
a deer and a squirrel.
Like a deer and a squirrel, precisely.
Those are two different things. You are not wrong there.
Okay, I am following.
Nothing ever gets past you, Lorelei.
Are you following?
Is who following what?
You, Your Majesty.
The moth lady is a deer and Mortis is a squirrel. They're different.
They're different. Those are different things.
But I found a while ago, before we even got to the caves, I found this here scrap of paper that I think you might know more about. And it's
Can I see it?
okay.
D is just over counting the money in the sack.
I
Okay.
slide over the mysterious scrap.
Cool. It is the you have adventurer vision. You just look in the bag, and it has the promised amount of coin.
Which was, what, 1,000 gold?
I
Yes.
think that is correct. He takes the paper from you, and you see him pull out a inkwell and a quill, and he starts to make some additional markings on it. And I am in the process of, and now have, updated the mysterious scrap. So the mysterious scrap looks like 3 tic-tac-toe boards, one sort of square, one where the board is like much longer, but the center square is still a square. This weird long lines coming off it. And then the other one is just like the first board, but with a dot in each square. And Osiris has now, from left to right, from top to bottom, written the common alphabet so that each one is assigned to one of the squares, leaving just the last square of the bottom grid blank.
Yeah, we took this rubbin off of a pink tree that had markings similar to what we saw Malin carving in the swamp. And we were given a think to the deciphering of it. But what was throwing me off when trying to decipher this is that, something that like looks like it would be like a common undercase B doesn't really have like a corresponding thing on this here to decipher.
He will just point to the N.
And
Are these from you? The markings.
Are they from me?
Yes.
Whose code is this?
Don't know what that means. It is my code. I don't necessarily make the markings.
Wait, so why did
What was potion shop lady? Malin?
Malin.
Malin.
They both work at the potion shop.
Why?
Or she works
Yep.
there and he's also.
why did Malin know about your code before she came
What do
here?
you mean?
She has a memory of this.
Oh, does she?
Is this Ben or
Interesting.
Osiris asking?
No, this is Osiris
Okay.
asking. She does. That's fascinating. Or, which do you think is more likely? That she has perfectly remembered a cipher from one of these very difficult to remember foggy memories, or simply that she had lied to you?
She told us what to do with the marbles and told us why exactly it came out of the marble. I don't know, she works at the potion shop that you told us was a safe place.
It is.
Okay. So she's not somebody you're worried about.
Do you
No, not even slightly.
Okay, so you instruct her to go into the woods and randomly carve things.
No, she was probably leaving a message and made up a lie in the moment to explain it when you found her.
Okay.
So why are you carving this into trees? Is it kind of like a directional thing?
They are messages to our other operatives.
Who's the one really pulling the strings?
He says, with me, or with all of this?
With all of this, like, because this is
Yeah.
clearly a greater network, are you the mastermind?
Oh, if you mean,
Who's your boss?
who is in... Oh, I am my boss.
Are you your boss's boss's boss?
I don't think so. I run the organization. And by that I mean the potion shop. I am the proprietor and owner of the potion shop.
I wink.
Okay.
And Malin works for me at the potion shop. She does many useful things in the swamp.
Are there other things that happen at the potion shop?
Yes.
Ooh, intrigue.
Unfortunately, one of the things that happens at the potion shop is an ability to speak plainly that is not present here.
You're right. All right. Well, what do we need to know before we go delving into the abyss?
Indeed, the abyss is the next step in your path. You will continue down through the grotto until you get to the abyss. There is another trial, we'll say, at the bottom of the grotto that you'll have to face,
Like the cave warden?
like the cave warden.
But probably undead, right?
You will find the undead slightly after. The abyss is largely demons that live there. So you should make sure to have, if you're using weaponry, you should make sure to have your ammunition or weapons silvered or magical. And in the center of the abyss is another cave that's just very tall and leads up into the ossuary beneath the city. Then simply climb up through the ossuary, and you will exit into the city from there, from the crypt. And at that point, you will be in the city, and you can come find me in the potion shop.
And when we get there, do we just gotta be like, hey, where's the potion shop? Can you tell us where the potion shop is? You know, the potion shop?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Are there any other? But it's easy to find, right? Yeah, we just ask people, or we'll
Yes, people
see
will
it.
know where the potion shop is.
It's nice that you don't have any competition. Is this because you're strong-arming them? Giving them offers
It
they
is
can't
awfully
refuse?
convenient, isn't it?
Wink.
I'm plumb out of wings.
Dee has been during this thing checking out her etching of the tree, and she draws what looks to be a C with a very long top.
What's this one? I can't tell based on your edits.
He looks at the etching, And
I don't show
says-
him the etching.
Oh.
I look at and I like use some like moisture or whatever on the table and draw that.
That's an O.
Oh, that's I get it now. Okay, thank you.
The characters don't necessarily always look identical, though they all follow the same pattern. And just to be perfectly clear, a thing that I am not often, so please take this to heart. Do not share any of this with anyone that you are not sure is a mud person.
Got it.
Okay.
Understood.
Thank you.
Dee looks at the message that she has somewhat deciphered, and it says, "Hide your mind with Kron."
Do you at any point show him the full etching?
Sure. It's just like, she works for you.
He goes, wonder who this is for. The last word is correct. That is a term that we use. I cannot explain it here.
That sounds like a product. That's so strange.
Just 3 simple payments of $19.99.
What do we think Kron stands for? Care?
He says,
Responsibility?
as he sees you guys trying to figure that out, if at any point you think you are confident that you know what that stands for, do not say it out loud or think it out loud to someone.
Think it out loud to someone. What do you mean? Like telepathically?
Yes.
Okay.
Correct. Do not telepathically
You know,
communicate it.
with you and some things.
Well, so that's a little bit of an issue, considering I have a telepathic link to my bird that's active at 100% of the time.
We'll just hope
Well,
that...
then maybe you just don't think anymore. Just do what I do and just stop.
Just
Okay.
do what I do and stop thinking.
So,
I will take that into consideration, Lorelai. Thank you.
do you feel comfortable answering me this question? Which is, why all the secrecy? What are you afraid of?
He says...
You can write it down in code if you'd like.
Sure. I'm gonna say, D, since you're sort of the one who has primarily solved it, you can add to your languages, though it's not a spoken language, just a written language,
Okay. Shitty code.
Osiris's code. How dare.
No, it's a good
I
code.
like this
I
code.
sat down the other night
It's-
and was really
it's
trying
good.
to figure it out.
It's a
Yeah,
pretty
it's
good one.
it's tough without that last edition. There have been people who have made that assumption because it's like an okay assumption to make. That it's just like, well, what if I just put them in order? So yeah, he will. Just to the question was, what are you so afraid of? Like, why all the cloak and dagger?
Yeah.
Okay. He responds. She brought you into this world, and she can take you out, is what he wrote back in the code.
Interesting.
Sounds like my mom. I guess. Maybe. Seems like her. Anyway.
I can't wait to ask you more questions about this in the potion shop.
I
Perfect.
don't say anything. I don't like read that message out loud, but I will relay that message to everyone else. I then go look at what my other etchings say now that I understand this code. Because we've got
All right.
etching in the swamp, we've got
2.
engraving near the tree, and didn't we have like one other?
Just the 2.
Nope. So engraving near the tree says she made a mistake. Q.
Guessing it's a query.
For a while to practice this, because I knew either would be times where I'd have to be able to quickly write it. I took my D&D notes in this code. I can write it fairly quickly. Reading it's a little bit slower.
Whoa, the
for me.
dedication.
Also, I'm just a cryptography nerd.
Anyways, let's,
let's get at it. We had preset shopping things to do.
Yes.
Yeah.
What are the things that you are shopping?
We are enchanting Lorelai's bow, and we are waiting for Kasara to pay us.
Yeah,
right.
that is correct. Would love to enchant bow.
Excellent. So you basically spend a day or two hanging out in glitter, doing whatever fun things that you decide you want to do.
I want to
there.
drink with Battle Braid. I want to get
yeah.
stinking fucking drunk with Battle Braid.
Hell yeah.
And if like Battle Braid and I had a moment, like
Yeah, then there could be maybe a moment there, if that were to happen.
Are there any live performances?
If you hang out near Kepe's shop, that's probably the closest.
Okay.
Because Kepe obviously enchants with the power of music.
I realize that maybe there is a way for us to get a spicy, sweet weapon ahead of time before we have the money to.
what?
It's a very
Thievery?
problematic way. D is like, I bet if we gave the emeralds to the really stuffy guy, because we have a few, and he goes and gets his weapon enchanted, and then we
We
follow
just
him out
steal
of
his
town,
weapon?
and we murder him and take his weapon.
Ursa would never.
No.
Selena?
This is just-
That sounds like a good idea. Ursa. No.
This is a D thought. This is not a D
No, we did
plan
not.
of action.
Yeah?
She's just like,
Yeah, Ursa's good.
No. And that's gonna make more work for Mortis.
Oh, Mortis
You're
will
not
show up and
wrong.
haunt us.
you're not wrong. Mortis will show up and be like, really? You know I have to do this, really?
So there's a bathhouse, which is something that maybe some of you, I know Ursa doesn't want to, but I know some of you might want to.
If there's naked people there, then like
There are
different
naked people
story.
there. Yeah.
Oh
It's
my
a tricky.
God.
It's a tricky. Which is greater, Ursa being horny on Maine or being afraid of water?
I'm afraid of large bodies of water. I wouldn't get into a
Oh.
pool. Like that's
This
not
is a
for
pool.
me.
This is a public bathhouse.
Get into a sauna.
Sauna's not bad.
You wouldn't get into a sauna.
You wouldn't get into a sauna. Can we get that? Can I put more editing work for you to do the 90s
You
anti-drug
wouldn't download
ad?
a car.
You wouldn't get into a sauna. Don't do that.
D finds out there's a bathhouse. D is like,
Old women love
I'm going.
bathhouses.
Oh
Old
my
people,
God, they do.
not just. It's not a
Old
gendered
people,
thing.
and they do not. They're full Mortis.
They're full
Mortis
Mortis.
is just Winnie the Pooh minus the shirt. In any case, you guys spend the next few days, just relaxing in
Like so cool.
in glitter. Eventually, Kasara does find you guys and gives you a bag with 75 platinum coins in it.
Ooh.
And she says, as
Wow.
agreed, a third of the earnings from the site. Thanks for showing it to us. So you, things that you're doing here in glitter, you are enchanting Lorelai's bow
did
with
any...
which enchantment?
Oh yeah, did we decide? what we
That's up to
wanted?
you.
Like,
Do you want
so our options are, hot, cold, or electric, right?
hot, cold,
And
electric,
acid.
and acid's fuckload damage?
But we
Oh.
already have a little electric. Might be good to spread the damage types out.
I wouldn't say no to maybe like acid. That
That
could
one
be
had
exciting.
a lot of damage to it.
That could be very exciting.
All right, you do you have your how many emerald cores do you have?
Let me check.
Choose and trade spells inventory. Ba-da-ba-ba. We have 3 magic emeralds.
All right, and just so you know, it's up to you whether if you sell them to Joff, you come out 25 gold per one better than exchanging them to Kepe. But
I
if
say
you
we
decide
just
you
keep them.
I think we should perhaps sell them. We don't know when we're coming back to Glitter.
That's true.
Make more money from Joff, and then maybe enchant another weapon or something, or buy something cool.
Yeah.
All right, I'll go find Joff because I did the mental math and realized how much Joff is saving per thing and how much he is offering.
Yeah.
Because
What do you want to buy? Because both Lorelai and I have magic weapons.
I have magic, just like is my primary tool of operation. Unless there's a new item has come in and all that glitters that is within our budget.
Let's take a look at all that glitters again.
Xanthiz Snip does not have anything new.
Fine.
He has that same list. You are able to find find Joff, and he will bequeath upon you for these 3 emerald fragments, 225 gold pieces.
Hang on there.
Yes.
Each of these emeralds to you is saving you about 600 gold per enchantment.
I don't know where you did your math, but it is not correct. You are off by quite a lot.
Oh, even more. I thought you were going for the $6,000 or 6,000 gold enchantment, which means 5 of those cores would get you at half price, which would be 3,000, which means every gem is getting you a tidy 600 off.
Oh. Interesting. I'll have to talk to Kepe and figure out when Kepe learned how to do the enchantment with only 5 of them, not the 25 that he actually requires for the enchantment that I'm doing.
Oh, I see. So it's more for the higher thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so 25 is...
I can do the math for you. It's 100 gold.
Okay, then yeah, no, I'm fine with that. Thank you for the 200.
Splendid! I am happy to have done these calculations with you, good lady, and I hope you have a splendid glitter evening.
Thank you for giving us the update on how Kepe's economics works.
Yeah, Keponomics.
Keponomics.
Okay.
There was do you guys like your magic items? This is the last chance we have to sell them. The ones we got in the Drake Den.
I have a wand that makes me better at shooting things. That's it, I
Right.
think.
Yeah, let me see what I have. Oh yeah, I have a stone of good luck, so I would absolutely love to keep that. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Double lucky.
I only have the Wand of the War Mage and cloak.
I'm just gonna wear my
Yes.
cloak most of the time.
As
Just
you
gonna have
should.
the hood on.
Okay.
All right. So
Sounds
taking
good.
the money out for Lorelai's acid bow. How much do we have left?
We have 75 platinum and 887 gold.
So that's
Wow.
that's 750 gold plus the 800 whatever.
I'll just ask, actually, Renfiz, do you do platinum exchanges?
If you called me Xanthiz, then I sure do.
What did I say?
Ranfizz.
Ranfiz?
Oh, Xanthiz.
Yes.
I would like...
No, it's fine. No, I understand. Gnome names can be hard for people.
No, I remembered, like, Xanthiz. It's just my mouth.
My mouth didn't work, you know.
Yes, I understand.
Aging tiefling gums.
Of course. Yes, did you want me just to exchange?
Yes, please.
Oh, sure, I can just do that for you. And do you have anything you're wanting? Oh, you already came here to identify.
You do have potions, don't you?
Yes, of course, I have, right now 10 healing potions in stock.
Oh.
Let's see. We each have 2. Well, we have, 4 healing potions at the moment?
I have 2 in my inventory. Also, we could, whoever shares the shop with Zanfiz, has adventuring stuff, and maybe we can get more armor.
Additionally, you have Renee with you.
We do have enough for plate mail for our dear king.
Yeah, because I have
Could get some plate.
very happy to do that, and even sell the one breastplate that we did find.
I mean, that didn't have any magical enchantments, did it?
No,
I don't think so.
I think it would still sell for 200. I think breastplates cost 400 to buy.
Yeah.
Yes,
Um,
and to get
And,
some chunkier armor.
Renee, if you want to take her down to the abyss, is probably going to need either something silvered or magical.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Should
Do we know
figure
how much
that
it
out.
takes to silver something?
Yeah, silvering something is
At least a little bit of silver.
yeah. Yeah, just you take the coins and you just rub them in. She'll silver a weapon for 100 gold.
Oh, easy.
Bridget, who runs the company. So yeah, you could either, if you want to spend the big money, enchant her mace, and if you want to spend the little money for 100 gold, you can just have her mace be silvered.
Let's see. After selling the breastplate, is there anything else mundane that we have that we think could go for a pretty penny? This was not
So you're
supposed to be
buying
the
full
shopping
plate
episode.
for Ursa?
Talking
Yes.
about it.
All right, and does the full plate expose her midriff, or is
Can we get it just like a little short so you can see the belly button piercing?
sure?
Yep, Thembonomics.
Thembonomics. All right, as long as you can see my belly button, that's all that matters.
Yeah.
And these
I mean,
guns.
depending on how high level the armor is, it can have weird like windows, right?
Can
'Cause
I
that's
get
how armor
weird
works.
windows?
You can get
Give
weird
me the
windows.
weirdest looking armor possible. I already got a weird sword.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, that's 1,500 gold to, what's Goliath lady's name?
I have it somewhere.
Yeah. Her name is
Who can find it first? Kenna.
Kenna
Okay.
Nice.
Bright Dream. Kenna Bright Dream.
Great
Let's
name.
see. We do have, okay, if we wanted to go really hard, we do have enough to actually just enchant Renee's mace with,
Or, I guess Morningstar technically. But
yeah.
Same deal.
we do have enough to just enchant Renee's Morningstar with ice.
Cool. Yeah, and I think that could be really helpful because if we're facing demons, aren't they normally fiery? Well, what is normal? But yes, good plan.
Also, I go sell our sellable marbles, of which we have
Oh.
2.
All right. Yeah. So just if you're just selling them, 20 gold.
Yep. And now we have exactly what we need plus 7 to enchant Renee's mace with ice.
All right. Is that the plan? Essentially spending
Yep.
down to 0 by selling some stuff, getting Ursa some full plate, getting Renee a frost rune morning star, and Lorelei a blight rune bow.
Well, yeah, you can't take it with you, so
All right.
And I get
And
us
you
some.
guys?
I get us some nice wine with 7 gold.
Cool. And then you guys get a good night's sleep before embarking back out into the grotto. Let's get some investigation from our investigator.
Oh, shoot, it's me, the investigator.
Me too.
That is gonna be a big honkin' 11.
A big honking 11, you say?
Honk.
And a 5 on that D6 that I know you're about to ask me.
Was that big enough for you?
I just got the strongest sense of deja vu in my life.
The way in which I honked?
The way in which you honk.
Honk.
Yeah.
Damn, girl, that way that you honk, though.
The way that you honk.
Where were we?
11 to
11.
my investigation roll, and a 5 on that D6 I
Oh,
know you're
5.
about to ask me.
Perfect. All right. You are a walk-in for 2 hours, and you hear the sounds of mining.
Huh.
Oh. Some caves again.
Continue walking.
All right. Give me another
Yeah.
check.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like Kasara's team is hard at work.
Yeah.
That is going to be a 22.
Ooh. You travel for 1 hour.
And a 4 on that D6.
Excellent. All right. Yeah, you guys walk for an hour, and you, as far as you know, didn't run into anything. Nice,
Oh.
quiet walk so far.
Lovely.
Another check, please.
Okay, that's gonna be 24.
Wow.
One off from my perfect
Wow.
with this compass. Wow. And a 1 on that D6.
All right. Yeah, you're having a nice little stroll through this lovely grotto. And wouldn't you know it, some of these jumplings decide they want a piece of the pie.
Ah,
Classic.
couldn't be easy the whole way through.
Making our way down to the abyss, where we'll probably all die.
Lot of piss. Yeah.
The Abyss has, I think some of my favorite monsters in the campaign. They were, at the very least, my favorite to draw.
The abyss monsters or the gemlings?
The demons in the Abyss. I had a
Ooh.
lot of fun drawing.
I hate that.
They're in my MySpace top 5. Let's roll into initiative.
Oh, finally! We get to see one of those guys.
We got an 8 for Ursa.
A 10 for me.
Yep.
An 18 for Lorelai.
Nice. An 18 for Lorelai. Renee is gonna come in there with a solid 17. Pretty good for her. And then our topaz little lizard guy over there. Nat 20 for him. And believe it or not, the one that got a nat 20 is going to be going first. So it jumps backwards into the sapphire gem behind it, and then reappears, jumping sort of
Oh,
like a portal, essentially, jumping out
Whoa.
of the red one.
cool.
And then runs up to D and attacks.
Why?
As this one is running up to D, Renee grabs her shield and just like shoulder checks it with her shield during the attack, imposing disadvantage on its first claw. It gets a 10 to hit.
Doesn't.
And unfortunately, Renee is not able to impose disadvantage on the second attack with a 24.
I'll eat it. It's not a
All right,
crit.
you eat 8 slashing damage.
8 damage.
Then this red one is going to run over to Renee and try to hit her. Just sort of doing the little waddle that these gemlings do. And then just sort of leaning forward and trying to slam into her with a 16. Does not hit Renee. Lorelai.
Yeah, so I think I'm gonna just sneak on around the back over to the red one.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna just, I guess, try and stab it with my moon touch sword here.
Cool.
Will a 22 hit?
Yep.
Great. So that would be, it looks like 6 damage, and then I also have, of course, Dreadful Strikes.
Yep.
So that would be an additional 3 psychic damage, and I think I will probably call it the... Oh?
If you favored foe it just increases the piercing type damage.
That's true, but I don't think I want to do that, just because there is a bigger threat at hand here. I'll just end my turn here. Okay.
All right, so you're doing melee piercing damage? So
Yeah,
that
I'm doing
the 6
melee
gets doubled
sorry.
to 12.
Ooh,
So it's 15 total damage that it takes.
marvelous.
And Renee will try and follow up with a smack of her own against it. A 15 just misses.
Misses the little guy.
Yep.
Okay.
This one is going to run over and try to fight Ursa. These little beings have sort of been the bane of Ursa's existence so far.
I dare you to crit. I dare you.
So close to a crit with an 8. That
Haha.
misses.
Not with this
and-
new armor.
Not with this new armor.
What is your AC now? 18?
18.
18.
Wow, nice.
All right, Dee's turn.
I will cast Shatter at these two. I would like them to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
But they don't want to have disadvantage on that Constitution saving throw because they're constructs.
Sucks to suck.
Sucks to suck indeed. So first up is the Ruby Lil guy. Gets a 5 instead of an 18. And the Topaz Lizard gets a 12 instead of a 16.
They both take 14 points of thunder damage as D
Kind of just picks up or pulls a piece of stone out of her pocket and snaps her fingers as the stone crumbles into dust, and a loud thunderclap smacks the two of them.
Great number. As it smashes on them, you see little fractures forming on their crystalline body, and the red one shatters outward. I need dexterity saving throws from D, Kaylin, Renee, Lorelei, and the Topaz Lizard.
That's a
Oh,
10 for D.
Okay.
I'm gonna use a lucky point.
Okay.
That is a 16 for Kaylin.
All right.
Oh wait, no, sorry. The
You got a 14.
Yeah, I got a 14. I was looking at
All
Lorelei.
right. The Lizard fails.
24 for Lorelei.
Renee fails. All right, so basically, player characters pass. Kaylin passes. Renee and the Lizard fail.
Is it complete
so
avoidance or just half damage?
Half. So Renee and the Lizard take 7 damage each. Kaylin, I believe, just takes 1 damage because the way that was rolled was 2 piercing, 5 fire.
Yep.
D, you take 3, and Lorelei, you take 3.
Okay.
And then, anything else, D?
On my bonus action, I'm going to give Kaylin the order to use the attack action on the ruby one.
All right, so
Let's
Kaylin
get rid of
will
this.
basically fly over to flank with Renee.
Yep.
Make that attack at advantage.
And, yeah. That's it. That's me.
And on Kaylin's turn, Kaylin makes the attack.
That is
So
gonna
Kaylin
be...
acts right after you.
Yep.
16 at advantage. Rolls a
Yep.
16 both times.
Yep. That'll hit, and that'll definitely kill it.
Okay, so yeah, that's 14 points of piercing damage.
Nice.
Me.
Yep, it had 3 health left. All right. It drops an unattuned fragment. Ursa.
Coming for this little green guy.
Get
And
him.
I'm gonna get him.
Put him in the bin.
Did I get him?
Yeah, you got him.
Good. And by did I get him, I meant I did roll a 21. Now it takes 14 damage. One of those is
It
lightning.
actually takes 15 damage.
Oh, that's right. Green
Seems
ones
like this
are.
little guy is vulnerable to lightning.
Oh.
Do we have adventurer vision and clock the extra damage?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Lorelai,
Yeah.
use your blight bow against the yellow one.
Okay.
The yellow one is going to step to there, provoking an attack of opportunity from Lorelai.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to do it.
Okay.
And sorry, remind me what I should be rolling. 'cause
Just
for
an
some
attack roll with your short sword.
Would have been Kaylin too. If I had moved her, I would have made it so she was next to
Okay.
both the Drake and the thing.
All right. Yep. Kaylin hits. It deals 10 damage.
reason. 13.
13 misses.
Gotcha.
And when Kaylin hits it, you see little fracture lines form all around it.
Just in time to hit
it
me.
turns invisible.
Oh, okay.
Ah, piss.
And then it will hit Ursa, attacking with advantage because it's invisible.
There we go. Good. Is it coming for me because it knows I have its flavor of weapon?
It is coming for you because it has a roguelike sneak attack feature and it needs an ally next to its target to get that extra damage.
Got it.
24 to
That
hit.
does
That's going to beat an 18.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. All right, so you are going to take 9 total damage. Yeah, not too bad on the dice there. 5 slashing and 4 lightning. It is now visible again. And then it will make a second attack, though, since it's not invisible anymore, not with advantage. And it's going to take this attack at D for a 16 to hit D.
Yeah, that hits.
All right. And you take 4 slashing.
Neat.
Lolai.
Yes. So since I'm no longer in its direct attack range, I'm just gonna scooch on over to the side so I get a better arrow shot here. And I'm gonna try and shoot it with my bow. And let's hope this works.
Shoot it with the bow.
Will a 19 hit?
Yeah, so you, your bow looks mostly the same, aside from there are a few, like, green runic sigils along it. But when you knock a completely normal arrow and draw the string back, you guys see this, like, green energy pulse down from the edge of the bow down the strings and then up to the tip of the arrow, which starts to drip with acid. And as it lets loose, it will hit this thing, striking it right in the neck.
That's
For 11 base piercing damage.
Yep.
And let's
1d6.
see. Yeah.
Yep, 2 psychic,
Oh, 2 psychic. Oh, and then 1 more d6. Yes.
1d6
that's
of
correct.
acid,
An additional d6 of acid for 1.
which gets doubled to 2. And
We were
it still
right.
lives. Renee is gonna try and make it not still live. 16 hits. And Renee deals. Actually, sorry, that first one should be a d8. Hey, okay. So 11 piercing, melee piercing gets doubled to 22 plus 2 cold. So she'll finish this thing off with 23 damage. And then move to flank with Ursa. And the the topaz lizard drops an unattuned fragment. And it is the green one who's going to try to slam into Ursa. However, Renee is there to impose disadvantage. So it gets a 22 with disadvantage.
Cool.
So as this one, even with Renee like trying to bump it out of the way, still is able to hit, dealing 6 total damage between bludgeoning and acid.
Yowza.
Dee's turn.
Bonus action, tell Kaylin to stab it.
Okay.
And action, she's going to step over here, out of the shatter range,
Cool. Good
and
choice.
cast Toll the Dead, because the green guy has taken a little bit of damage, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Took a pretty big hit from Ursa.
Okay.
All right, so it needs to make a wisdom save
Yes, it does. That's piss.
for up to 1 damage.
Oh,
Up to
boy.
one point of necrotic damage.
It gets a 1, and
Jigs.
boy, wouldn't you believe that it was 1 health above half health. I need dexterity saving throws from Renee and Ursa.
Oh, good. I got 6.
Renee passes.
Actually, since I haven't actually used, that turn hasn't ended, which means I can just allocate my bonus action. I will, after seeing this explode,
Ooh, big explosion too. So Ursa takes 11 between piercing and acid. Renee takes half of that,
Owie.
taking just 5.
D is going to spend 3 points of healing light, as a bunch of little bugs swarm up and try to just, like, little spiders swarm up and try to, like, web up your acid burns, keep them away from exposed air and getting stuff in them.
She's sort of normal healing spiders. For 1, for 2, for 5. So 8 total.
Whew. Thank you.
What is Kaylin gonna do? Kaylin can't attack, but can take any other action.
Kaylin is going to go grant the... Okay, question. So for the help action, when it comes to attacking a thing, does the help action give advantage to anyone trying to attack this target?
The first attack.
The first attack.
The first attack, which would be Ursa's.
Okay. Yeah, I'll give Ursa advantage. Kaylin,
Alright,
could
so-
you help,
Yay.
please?
All right, yep, Kaylin will fly over and start just being an annoying bird around this thing. And it's Ursa's turn. You have advantage on your
I
attack.
cast sword.
And
25.
the advantage was very helpful. Yep, 21 will hit.
For 17
Ooh.
damage.
For 23, that 6 lightning gets doubled against this one.
Wow.
So 23?
Yeah, 23
23
damage.
damage.
And that one, you see the lightning just ripple through this thing along the seam of the cut that the sword makes. And it just collapses into bits, leaving behind a little marble swirling with gray mist for D and Lorelei.
Ooh.
Ursa.
For Ursa?
For Ursa. Ursa.
Taking back the
for
seas.
Ursa. Yeah, hell yeah. And it's about damn time, can I say. For Ursa, a marble that has a little nice golden glow.
Okay. Yeah. Hey, any other threats? You guys see anything?
Seems
It
good to me.
appears that the threat is over.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna bite this bullet, rip off this band-aid, and jump right in to this marble.
All right. I am going to deal Selena a card.
I sometimes
For Ursa.
forget that my name is Selena when we play this game, So every once in a while, you'll say my legal name,
Your government
my
name.
government
Yeah.
name, and it throws me off.
All right. Ursa has had a vision. What do they see?
Weird. Okay. So, this card is charity. You drop a coin into a beggar's hands, but you don't dare to look at them in the eye. Interesting. Well, guess I was really charitable, even if I was kind of a piece of shit. Anyway, let's get out of here. Let's scram.
What did you see, Your Majesty?
Oh, I was being charitable, but also kind of a piece of shit. But you know, beggars can't be choosers.
D, you hear in your mind, maybe it was sort of one of these like deductible charitable donations.
Oh, you mean how it's like basically your wallet that you're gonna take out of again?
Yeah, like they were trying to just get into a lower bracket. Go ahead and make me an investigation check for the next leg of the journey.
Quick consulting as a question.
Yeah.
If I use the map we were given by Mortis while trying to navigate, can I get advantage? Beans.
Yeah, it does not show
you
cave
have
well.
learned that it is impossible to map this cave because it's constantly shifting. But on that good investigation check, you do know that this route here is the most downhill, so you know that that'll be the fastest route down.
Alrighty, I will continue going the fastest route down. Navigation check results in a, hate that, 9.
Oh, a 9. On a 9.
Lorelei, does your luck stone work for anyone else or just you?
Just Lorelei. And a d6, please.
That's a 1. That's a 1 on that die.
That's a 1. You have rolled an encounter that cannot be repeated.
I don't like that.
So,
Okay.
you have spent a while walking. A couple hours more, but you don't notice anything.
That was a 24 on the next investigation check and a 3 on that d6.
Okay. You find several bodies lying motionless on the ground. Actually, real quick. Have we done this? I don't remember.
I don't think so.
The bodies on
I
the
don't think so.
ground in a pool of water that are the like sword miners or whatever.
But you never actually like went and investigated them.
Correct.
Okay,
We
cool.
like
Yeah, this is another group of dead bodies, different dead bodies. All right, cool. Yeah, there are some dead bodies lying off to the side. You can see that they appear to have been killed by a mix of bludgeoning and elemental damage, so it seems like they probably...
Well, I think this
Had a
is
bad
another
time.
dead sword miner patrol like we saw when we first came in.
This also does remind me that I could use some healing if it is convenient for you to heal me. Otherwise, I will do it myself.
How bad are you?
I
I can also help.
am bloodied.
I can help.
I'm barely not bloodied, so sure, I'll give it to you.
I pop my refreshes on a short rest cure wound spell. You get nearly maxed health,
Holy
20
shoot.
points of healing.
Wow. Boom. I'm back up, baby.
Yep. This time, Dee like just pours a bunch of magic into her hand, and a very big spider crawls from her sleeve and just bites into you.
Why? Why you gotta do it with the bugs? Ursa is afraid of large bodies of water and big bugs.
It is the it feels weird. Definitely got bit by a giant ghostly spider, but afterwards you feel pretty good. Local anesthetic or something.
Well, can't bet, as we just established, beggars can't be choosers.
Exactly. You
Sure.
said you were charitable, but a little bit awful about it.
Well, here are these bodies. Seems like they were the gymlings. Should we check their pockets?
I mean, also, there's bodies, but they're not, like, no marbles have fallen out of them.
And no Mortis. He is slacking.
Wait, maybe they're not dead.
No, there are marbles around there.
Okay.
They appear to have some gear as well as some fragments. And if you look through their gear to see what things you can get as the little loot goblins
I will.
that every D&D adventurer party has.
Yes.
You find 4 precious stones, each selling for 50 gold if you find a buyer. 3 fragments, none of which are attuned for you.
Okay.
A potion of healing. A potion of fire resistance.
Oh.
2 war picks. 2 light crossbows. A pendant. And on the end of the golden chain are 2 golden hands holding a ruby heart. And what appears to be a spell book. Because sometimes, and I'm going to go on a brief, I'm going to keep it real brief. Sometimes wizards are in games, so if you're writing a module, have spell scrolls and spell books be things that get found occasionally so that wizards can use their feature. Done.
Yay.
Is that a thing that a lot of people don't do?
Yes.
Okay.
So many wizard campaigns where it's like, yep, I can hypothetically copy scrolls into my book.
Got
and
it.
yet,
Cool. Well, when I touch the pendant, does it smell magical?
oh, it smells like that good.
It's got that
magic.
stank on it.
It's got that good magic stank.
All right. Lorelai, do you want to try to tune into this and just seeing what happens? Unless, do you wear jewelry?
Sounds risky, but that could
sure.
be fun.
We'll give it to D instead.
Wham. Dee drops the pendant on herself. I could do with a short rest to, get my magic juice back.
Happy to do that rest. We got some cool stuff. Maybe I'll just take one of these war picks, since we were just talking about it.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I can... Yeah.
Are you attempting to attune to that necklace?
Yes.
All right. Do you have free attunement slots? I think you only have 1 used
Yeah.
up right now.
I am only attuned to the war wand.
All right, cool. It is a periapt of wound closure.
All right.
What is that?
It is a pretty useful. It's the type of magic item that you use until you don't have attunement slots left. It's like one of the first that gets swapped out, but it's nice when you have it. If you go down, you auto-stabilize.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
And whenever you roll hit dice to regain hit points, you double the amount it restores. So rolling hit dice is twice as effective.
I have a quick question about that then. Since I was not attuned to it while I was rolling hit dice, I'm guessing I don't get that benefit till the end of the rest. Cool.
Sure don't. And it is attunement only, so you can't just like, it's not a necklace that you can put on someone who's dying to auto-stabilize them.
Mm-hmm.
As funny and cool as that would be.
Yes, this is really useful for keeping me, the squishy, a squishy healer type alive.
I'll never forget the time that you guys almost let me die, but we can just move on.
I feel... I'll make it up to you, okay?
Mm-hmm.
When did we almost let you die?
It was in that Drake fight. I believe Kaylin was telling me about what had happened while I was down, and you, no offense, Renee, you healed Renee before me, even though I was the one with healing.
Well, yeah.
But then
Renee
Kaylin
was higher in the...
helped you hold me, help heal me up. But if Kaylin had not helped you, I would have done died.
I mean, Renee was first in the initiative order.
But Renee can't heal. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
You guys finish your short rest, and presumably continue on, following the water downward. Give me, for now, perhaps the last investigation check.
Fingers
in the
crossed.
grotto.
Oh boy. That's gonna
I
be
guess,
a
unless you-
14.
Alright, I do not need the d6.
Okay, cool.
You walk into a massive cavern. You can... I'll first describe the thing that doesn't catch your eye first. You see a small opening at the back of this cavern that appears to have some sort of like a thin crystalline structure in front of it that's largely transparent, and beyond it you see a field of ash and lava. The thing that does catch your eye first is a 50-foot tall crystal. It is floating just a few feet above the ground, and it appears to be faceted in different colors and is very slowly floating and rotating.
Wow.
Glad we took a short rest.
What do you think that is?
I think that's the Abyss Warden.
I think that's a crystal of pain.
That's not a friend? It's so pretty.
We should try befriended monsters more.
D shoots it.
You see it?
Can we have a goddamn conversation before you go blasting things again?
You say this after the beam has been shot.
It's up to you. If you... I think it's possible Ursa could have heard you start casting and be like, hold up, let's chat first.
Do you want to try and start a conversation with blue gemlings next time they try to bash your face off?
Maybe, but what I'm saying right here, right now is don't attack it yet.
Why not?
It's just kind of spinning and looking lovely. I don't know.
Is the door to the abyss open?
No, you see that there is a thin crystalline structure in front of it.
I think that's our trial.
Yes, probably, but perhaps this isn't the type of trial where we just hit a lot, like with the Cave Warden. Like, it has multiple different colors of gem, and it's rotating, and so it's possible that, if I were to, brainstorm this, like, maybe only certain parts of the crystal are, like, extra receptive to certain flavors of hits and whatever, and so, like, if we try to, like, think hard about this, we got 3 magical weapons over here that each deal flavor damage.
Yeah, that's true.
I am reminding myself that you are my king, and I'm ignoring all of my instincts.
What does that mean?
It means I think that thing is going to kill us.
I mean, I didn't
If we
say it
don't
wasn't
do
going to
something
kill
soon.
us. I think it's very likely that it may bring us to our untimely deaths. I'm just
So
saying.
should we just shoot it now?
Maybe we can have
What
a
if we
game
just-
plan.
We shoot it until it's dead.
What if we just say hi? While they're bickering, I'm just gonna look at the prism, and I'm gonna go, hello. Do you mind if we all just pass through? Nice and easy, no harm, no foul, no problems.
It floats, slowly rotating. No response.
Is it like clearly one section's red, one section's blue?
Yeah, so basically a quarter of it is blue, a quarter of it is red, a quarter of it is green, and a quarter of it is yellow. And it is slowly rotating. You would say that it makes a full rotation once every 24 seconds.
Yeah.
Okay.
Once every 24. So it's probably, when we're standing in a certain type of gaze, probably takes some type of ambient damage to that flavor.
I would say it takes
Yeah.
about as long as it takes to eat a marble for it to turn in a cardinal direction wise.
Yes.
You said 24 seconds, Ben?
24 seconds for a full revolution. So essentially, every turn, it's going to rotate 90 degrees.
So maybe we should be trying to do some more ranged stuff. And I know that's not my thing. I don't think it's Renee's thing either. But
No.
we're all at least a little bit magically inclined. And maybe there's some type of buff we can do.
I am just buff. I don't do any magic.
D, what type of damage are you packing? What type of heat you packing? Is there heat?
The kind that is impacted by slamming things into people at high speeds, but not necessarily in a punch way, but more so in a I dropped them off a cliff way.
Forceful.
Mm-hmm. And also, divine and necrotic. I don't do much.
Yeah, I do some divine magic. I got some flame. I got some thunder.
I got acid for sure.
Yeah, and I got lightning.
I have cold.
Oh, wait. I can make a fire. I can make a little fire.
Boom. Incredible.
In fact, I can create a bonfire. Okay.
Are you just going to do that now?
Create the bonfire?
Yeah, might as well.
So you're wanting to wait until it's facing a particular side?
Yeah, I want to wait until it's facing, say, the red side, and then I want to create the bonfire in the cube for the red side, yes.
All right.
Is it rotating clockwise or anti-clockwise?
Clockwise. So you want to, when it's like this,
Yeah.
drop a bonfire, like
On the blue side?
here.
Yeah, on the red side.
Got
Yeah, I
it.
was gonna do like to like was my idea.
Oh, okay. I was thinking opposites.
Yeah, but green's not really the opposite of yellow, is it?
No, but I guess we know hot and
does-
cold are doing opposite things versus like
Yeah, they do
acid
double
and
damage
lightning.
to each other, and acid and lightning do double damage to
Right.
each other.
Well, I mean, right now it's just a bonfire that I can make it will. So if it's not right, we can try it again.
Yeah.
Go ahead and everyone put yourself where you would like
Yeah.
to be. Renee will move up with you.
When I get closer, do I feel heat? Any type of damage?
All right. Stop right there where you are. D, where would you like to be?
I would like to just be... I'll be here-ish.
All right, and Invisible Kalen.
Invisible Kalen will be kind of heading up towards the top.
All right. So yeah, just up above it. All right. I need everyone to roll initiative.
Yep.
Shocking! Oh my god, it has a 30?
It has a 30. So, as Ursa steps closer and Lorelei magically casts a spell into the area, it appears to take no damage from the fire. But there's still a bonfire sitting there. And the crystal itself starts to glow. The bottom, like the bottom half of this entire crystal starts to brightly glow, the ground around it lighting up brightly. Ursa, what would you like to do?
What I will do is about to be said by me.
Unconventional. I like it.
Yes, I like to announce when I'm going to announce things.
When and who?
Yeah, when and who is going to do the announcing is what I like to do when I announce. I'll walk and see if I feel anything. 1, 2,
Team.
3,
Three.
4.
All right.
Yeah.
So, sorry. Just go ahead and take one step back.
3.
It is occupying sort of those 4. So you're adjacent to it now. You can hit it from where you
Okay.
are.
Yeah, I guess I'll just hit it. I'll just
All right.
do
And
a big
you
hit
are currently
on the red side.
a corner.
On a corner.
So you can be attacking from where you are, the red or yellow side.
I will hit it with the special sword on the red side.
Okay.
Does 16 hit?
Yes.
Whew.
It is tough. It has a lot of natural armor, but it is a slowly rotating large target.
Okay. Well, I will then I'll add a divine smite to it too.
All right. So you deal 10 slashing, 4 lightning, and 9 radiant for a total of 23 damage.
Yes, I do.
Renee will just follow your lead. She will run up to the red side and also try to hit it.
She's blue, right? She's cold?
Yes.
Yeah.
A 15 also hits, so she's going to do a lot of damage to this thing.
Haha!
She does 20 damage to it. And as she strikes it, you see a large crack form up the side of the red side of this gem. And it like halfway cracks open, and a pair of ruby gemlings fall out.
All right.
Uh-oh.
That is Renee's turn. Lorelei, what would you like to do?
Yes. Seeing my mistake. Well, first what I want to do is I just want to make the big thing my favorite foe. I think that's just a wise decision.
I have to ask you a little question here.
Oh, do you?
Which side?
I don't like that question.
Probably yellow.
Well, but there's only so much, like, fire damage any of us can do, and I can fire a bunch of arrows and do a lot more damage that way. Blue side is what I'm thinking.
All right, so you're favored foeing the blue side.
I want to favorite for the blue side, and then I want to, from where I am, I want to cast Create Bonfire on the blue side now.
All right, so yeah, the bonfire moves next to the blue side. It
Yes.
auto fails a dexterity save.
Amazing.
So roll that damage.
I will. That would be 6.
Doubled to 12 to the blue side.
Beautiful.
All right.
And
Anything else?
I'm just gonna go ahead and be all Zephyr Striked ready, so that I don't provoke any opportunity attacks, just in case. And yeah, no extra weapon damage I can do.
Yeah, that'll make the bonfire vanish, but yeah.
Oh, you are right.
Zephyr
then I
Strike
won't.
is concentration.
Oh
All
my
right.
god. Yeah, no, you are right. So then I don't want to do that. Okay, so we're just gonna no. So the only thing I'm doing this turn, I create the bonfire and I end my turn.
All right, D.
I am going to use my bonus action to tell Kaylin to attack on her turn, and I'm going to surrender one of my own actions to make a Kaylin attack as a reaction, all focused on the red side.
All right.
Okay, so
So Kaylin's attacking twice here.
yep,
All right.
21 to hit.
Yep.
I'm
And then the
guessing
second
poison
attack,
damage just doesn't matter to this
It
thing.
is super immune.
Okay, so that's going to be 8 points of piercing damage.
Yep. So 4 doubled to 8.
And that's going to be a 20. To hit,
That'll hit.
again. So 6 points of piercing damage, double to 12.
Yep. The red side still appears to be doing its dang thing.
And D will...
All right.
She's gonna run towards the way the red side is going to shift to.
All right, and Kaylin is just hovering directly above it.
Yep.
All right. This one here is going to try and... This little guy is just going to try and hit Renee. Misses with a 16. On initiative 0, the bright light on the bottom of this gem surges down into the ground, and a massive field of elemental energy blasts directly upward at everything inside this square here. It does appear to avoid or not affect the gemlings. So I need dexterity saves from Renee, Ursa, and Kaylin.
Question. Is it entirely fire damage? Since Kaylin's attacking the fire side.
Kaylin is directly above it.
That's gonna be
Okay.
a 5.
5 from
And
Kaylin.
I also got a 5.
All right, and from Renee, a 19. Elemental damage blasts up across you guys. Renee takes, not too bad, takes 2 fire damage. Ursa, you take 2 fire damage and 3 acid damage. Lightning. And Kaylin takes 1 fire, 1 lightning, 2 acid, and 1 cold.
Okay, so Kaylin takes 4 points of damage because she's immune to fire.
Yep. So 4 points to Kaylin. Then the gem rotates.
It's cool how you can do that in Roll20.
Yeah, multi-sided tokens.
D is going to use her reaction to give Kaylin resistance to all the damage. So she only takes 2 points.
To all of the damage.
I think, unfortunately, because it's like 1/1/1, I think that only saves you 1 damage.
Is it not just the total?
No,
Okay.
it's each individual piece. So that would,
Okay.
I think that would make Kaylin take 2 instead of 3. Or sorry, 3 instead of 4.
I don't think I will be using my reaction for anything else, but
All right.
that's okay.
Cool. So yeah, the gem in the center rotates, and this time the top half of the gem starts to glow. And we will continue this fight next time.
Oh my goodness.
Are there flying gems? No.
Oh no.
Chris MMO brain has activated, and I'm like, oh. Can D have Chris's innate feelings about MMO AoEs?
You guys are... D&D in combat becomes just a board game of tactics.
D's feeling is that the top half glows mean everything outside of this thing is going to get fucked, because otherwise mostly range and magic groups would be like, what trial? Bap, 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 bap.
Well, better write that down.
Yeah, you guys are going to have to wait 1 week. When I designed this encounter, I could not sleep that night and had to wait nearly a month before a group got to fight it. So
Oh boy.
Because you're a sicko. You're
I'm a sicko.
deranged.
I'm a sicko in that this is one of the coolest D&D boss encounters that the world has ever seen, and I'll stand by that.
No, this is cool. It's clever. I'm excited to probably die this time because my companions hate to heal me. Never gonna let it go. Thanks for
You're full
watching.
health.
Thanks for watching,
Thanks for
everyone.
watching.
Listen
Thanks
to
for
us where
watching,
you find
everyone.
podcasts. Watch us on YouTube and Twitch. We're around.
And we are round.
We remain round.
We do remain round.
Okay. Goodbye, everyone.
I think we're more cylindrical than round.
I said goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.